Hello students, our next chapter is reproduction. We have completed 3 chapters from your first term. Now the next part of our science is the reproduction. तो देखिए reproduction क्या होता है? The process in which new offsprings are produced, isn't it? ठीक है? So reproduction, as you studied in previous classes, is the process by which living being produce copies of themselves. क्या होता है ये? Is the process by which living being produce copies of themselves. In many simple organism, reproduction takes place asexually. In lower group of organism, reproduction takes place asexually. In higher organism, plant or animal, say example plant or animal, it takes place sexually, है ना. In asexual reproduction, an individual produce offspring. In asexual reproduction, individual produce offspring without the help of another individual. In that type of asexual reproduction, there is no need of partner, isn't it? The another individual. In sexual reproduction, on the other hand, two individuals, that is the male and female, are required, isn't it? Now there are two type of reproduction, that is the sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Clear? तो देखिए इन दैट फर्स्ट पार्ट सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन इज इन एनिमल is what? Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of male reproductive cell with a female reproductive cell to produce a single cell. Means when male and female gametes are fused, it forms zygote, and the process of fusion of these two gametes is known as fertilization. When these two gametes are fused, that process is called fertilization. In animals, male cell or male gamete is called the sperm. In male produce male gamete, that is the sperm, and the female cell or female gamete is called ovum. Female produce ovum or egg, isn't it? So there are two type of gametes, male gamete and female gamete. The male gamete name is sperm and the female gamete is ovum. When these two fuse, fertilization occur, isn't it? Now types of fertilization. See, in some animal like fish and frog, fertilization takes place outside the body. This type of organism do fertilization outside the body. This is called external fertilization. This is called external, means there is a fusion of male and female gamete outside the body of an organism. Now the female discharge many eggs into the water. This organism discharge their egg into the water, and the male discharge sperm close to the eggs, and male discharge nearby the eggs, their sperm. The sperm swing to the egg and fertilize them, where these two gametes fuse and produce zygote. The sperm swing to the egg and fertilize them. In higher animal like lizard, crocodile, bird and mammal, fertilization takes place inside the female body. Fertilization takes place inside the body. That type of fertilization is called internal fertilization. Means external fertilization and internal fertilization are the two types of fertilization. External means outside the body, internal means inside the body. Clear? Now mammals are animals that have babies. Mammals like human being or we can say whale have babies which are nursed by their mother. They are nourished by the mother. Other animal like bird, crocodile, snake, lizard lay eggs. This type of organism lays egg. They produce egg. There are some exceptional mammals like platypus and the spiny anteater. This one anteater or echidna. ठीक है, echidna, its name is echidna, which lay eggs. ठीक है, these are the mammals but they lay eggs. These are the exceptional. However, these two nurse their young one. They also nurse their young one. Now in next part we will see the reproduction in men. To understand how reproduction takes place in men, how a baby developed and is born, you must first know about the male and female reproductive system. In that first part is the male reproductive system. What is this male reproductive system? The male reproductive organ are called testis. The male reproductive organ is the testis. ठीक है, testis. They start producing sperm at puberty. Puberty is what? Puberty is the stage where individual produce their gametes, isn't it? It is the stage where individual produce their or able to produce their gametes. Clear? That is the puberty. Puberty is the stage at which person attains sexual maturity, and it is also a stage where sexual maturity attained by an organism or become capable of reproduction, and that stage is the stage where organisms are able to capable of reproduction. We will discuss this in greater detail later in chapter, isn't it? Now see the testis. Testis lie in sac called scrotal sac. This is the scrotal sac, ठीक है, which is located outside the abdominal cavity. They produce sperm. This produce sperm in a large number. The sperm collect and mature in a tube called epididymis. Here is the epididymis where the sperms are collected. This is the epididymis, isn't it? Just above the testis. From here they travel through a muscular tube called vasa deferens. This is called the vasa deferens. इससे क्या होता हुआ, it will transfer to the next part into the urethra which lies inside the penis. ठीक है? As the sperm travel through the vasa deferens, secretion from the various glands pour in. The mixture of secretion and sperm is called semen. Means mixture of secretion and sperm is known as semen. The semen containing sperm is transferred into the vagina or the opening of the female reproductive system by the penis. Sperm have a head and long tail. देखिए, this is the sperm, this is the head portion, and this is the tail portion of sperm. The tail help them swim toward the ovum, isn't it? These are the male reproductive part. Now the female reproductive system. The ovaries or the female reproductive organ lie in the lower part of the abdominal cavity. This is lie in the lower abdominal part of the cavity. This is the female reproductive system. They start producing ova when a girl reaches puberty. Usually either of the ovary produce an ovum every month. Over each ovary a muscular tube which ends in a funnel-like finger-like projection. These are the funnel-like projection, isn't it? This tube carries an ovum from the ovary to the uterus, and this carry the ovum to the uterus. This portion is called the uterus or womb, and it's called fallopian tube. This is called the fallopian tube. It is also called fallopian tube. The uterus is a muscular organ. Its lower portion is called cervix, is connected to the vagina and which open into the outside and the ovaries are attached to the uterus by ligament. So this is the female reproductive system. Clear? Now fertilization. What is this fertilization? Pregnancy and childbirth. The sperm introduced into the vagina during intercourse travel into the vagina and uterus into fallopian tube. It is here that one of the sperm fuse with ovum or fertilization takes place. When the sperm fuse with the ovum, fertilization occur. So this process is called fertilization. The zygote thus formed, divide rapidly and travel to the uterus, and this zygote is travel to the uterus. It get attached to the wall of uterus. Uterus and form embryo, and then it will turn into embryo. It means zygote turn into embryo or the tiny baby, isn't it? The cell of the embryo divide and differentiate into different types to form tissue, isn't it? The tissue form organs and the embryo slowly take the familiar form of baby, and this is when it is called fetus, and this is called fetus. The first, that is the development that coming under the organism is the fetus. That is the fetus. Now see, the wall of uterus has a rich supply of blood vessels from which the growing embryo draws nutrition. So this blood supply vessels provide nutrition to that newborn baby. The nutrient and oxygen pass into the embryo through a structure called placenta. Nutrients are supplied to the baby or fetus through a placenta. Placenta also carry waste material. It also carry waste material from the embryo into the mother blood. It is connected to the embryo by umbilical cord, and it is connected with the mother to the umbilical cord. One cord is there which is connecting between fetus and the mother. The baby grow in the mother uterus for a 9 month. This period is called pregnancy. When a baby is growing in a mother uterus for 9 months, that is called the pregnancy. Inside the uterus, okay, it is protected by sac called amniotic sac. This is called the amniotic sac. Here is the amniotic sac. You have fluid, isn't it? This sac contain amniotic fluid. इसके अंदर एक fluid होता है, that is called the amniotic fluid, which act like a cushion, isn't it? When the baby is ready to born, the sac bursts and the wall of the uterus goes through the contraction to push the baby out of the vagina, isn't it? Twins. What are the twins? Twins are Nothing, but usually one ovum is produced at one time, so only one baby is born. Sometimes, however, two ova happens to mature and release at the same time. They are fertilized by two sperm, and which result in the formation of twins. Twins born this way is called fraternal या non-identical twins. These are called non-identical twins. It can also happens that the fertilized egg divide into two. ठीक है, this lead to the birth of identical twins. ठीक है, identical twins look almost like copies of each other and are of the same sex. So fraternal twins are similar as any other siblings and need not be the same sex, isn't it? So these are the portion of pregnancy, fertilization and childbirth. Now the next part is the menstrual cycle. We will discuss in next class.